Greetings, guys.
Peace, family.
So we're here making a video as a post-birth video. Both of us realized that in the birth video, you saw mostly me as if it was only me doing it. And even Lev was like, you did that. All right.
Yeah.
We did it. We had a baby.
You did it.
But I know I couldn't have did it without Lev. And I couldn't have done any of this parenting stuff without Lev. And so this video is about Lev. It's about Lev's experience as a support to a home birth. It's about Lev's experience as a father. And it's going to just kind of be me asking him some questions and him just filling in on, what it's like to be a man in this culture, with his intentions in life, supporting his wife, soon-to-be wife.
You practically my wife.
Yeah.
But now we're going to have a wedding someday.
Someday.
A voice calling from within our core.
What are we here for? We realize that our power lies
in how we live our lives.
And how we choose to show up.
So we choose to show up as rooted crowns. And this is our living prayer. Birth from the earth.
On a path to reclaim our name.
Nature, ancestral medicine to heal our home. We sow this prayer in our bodies between many hands and upon our land.
In direct response to self-hate, for scarcity, and climate change.
But it's simple for real. We plant full forests and concrete jungles.
Inspiring youth to lead us out this struggle.
Nourishing our bodies as living proof.
Sharing all we do to amplify this truth.
Yeah, we documenting it all.
Bringing it to you so you can feel this call in person, online.
Yeah, we standing tall, rooted crowns. Let's rock with it, y'all.
So, Lev.
Hey, babe.
What was it like supporting me during my home birth?
It was one of the most humbling and humbling experiences I've ever gone through. I felt like there were at times when I didn't really know what to do. I didn't know how to support you. I didn't, especially during the later stages of the birthing process when, you were in a really primal state. You ready for your cold compress? That, was not dealing with thoughts. It was pure sensation that I can't even fathom. But all I know is that I couldn't ask you a yes or no question. I had to just sense it, and I had to do or not do, based on your reactions to the things I did. And some of the times when if I put my hand on you, there were some times when that's what you needed, and there were some times when that was not what you needed at all, and you made sure you made it clear to me. And so there was a period during the birthing process where I was almost like, whoa, why don't I know what to do? Why can't I predict what you need, and we can't communicate. I needed to figure out ways to communicate with you in the language of your experience. I was pretty confident supporting you, going into the, from early on, from the get-go. I thought that I'd be able to just jump in and learn how to swim, and I did, but it didn't come without challenge.
Right.
And, and just to witness the entire experience as well, so I was just in awe the whole time of you, and what you were being, called to go through. You didn't have a choice but to give your everything.
Right. To
give your body, your mind, your spirit, there wasn't an ounce of your being that didn't go into, birthing. After the birth, I just took it upon myself to make sure that you didn't need to do anything but rest and be with him, because I knew you were the one who's gonna be up at night more than me. Yes, I'm losing sleep too, but not the same way you are. His life force is dependent on you, 24 hours a day, to keep him growing, and he's growing so fast, and he's just blossoming each and every day.
Yeah.
You know, and it's I realize how much it takes a team, you know, and I really feel for all the single mothers out there and single fathers.
You know, I can't imagine.
Seriously.
You know, I mean, I feel for just us Americans, like, without community and culture, you know, we have the support from. I mean, I'm grateful for my mother and my father, you know, and all of our various family members who've come through and supported. And like, I wish for community, but I'm so grateful for love.
Yeah, and that community piece is so crucial. Like, you know, in so many cultures, you know, mothers do not, like, they get 40 to 60 days.
Yeah, they don't do anything.
Like, there's this postpartum period where, you know, the women in the family and the community are making sure that she don't have to do anything but lift an arm to hold the baby and nurse and go to
like, seriously, and I can see the value in that, and I can see how that's just not available to me this time around. But next time, you know, I'm shooting for it.
And another thing I wanted to speak about was how, you know, a lot of the things that I'm taking on and doing, some people may not see that as the role of a man. You know, like, oh, that's. You know, men aren't supposed to be in the kitchen cooking, or men aren't supposed to be the ones doing the house chores. But I had, you know, living our lifestyle, maybe in a village or in a context where roles are able to be designated really clearly for the efficiency of the community. Right now, we have to divvy everything between the two of us.
Right, like a partnership.
So we have to be able to switch roles. On a daily, you know, and
whenever it comes up, you know, if I need to make money, I will, you know. If that, you know, can help with the kitchen, he does, and he's so great at it. Like, so much of the food that I ate, everything that I ate, you know, for the birth was him, and it was so nourishing. So many infusions and the broth and everything. It was just, it's the reason I feel like even though it was hard, it was manageable. Like, I can't imagine doing that and not being nourished the way that love supported me to be. So I'm just checking in. It's almost 3 o'clock or 2:30, and everything is going well. I have all these infusions. You can see there's 3 here. One of them really is for me. One of them is a nettle, which should help with my adrenals. And then Lev also made me oat straw, which I already started sipping on, so it's in the refrigerator. The bone broth is huge because we were expecting to freeze it in preparation for the birth, but it's here for us now. And then Lev made me a nice bowl of rice right here. So yeah, we're good to go. I'm about to go back into my little nest and just rest. And even still to this day, like when I'm juggling a baby with one arm and I haven't really gotten the carrier down, but I'm almost there. You know, Lev is mad supportive on the days when he's not working, and it's so helpful to me to kind of reset my energy. It's so helpful when Lev helps me with stuff because I get a chance to do other stuff like laundry and maybe some sleeping and just bath, right, showers. It's so helpful. CMOS was a gift from my nephew's mother-in-law.
Yo, this is the purest CMOS I ever seen. You know, it's super thick and you only need like a little scoop in your smoothie and it's perfect. It's so creamy, so delicious.
Yeah.
So nutritious.
We're hoping to learn how to make it from her soon. Maybe even on camera, maybe even for all y'all. So stay posted. Got some mango. Some coconut water.
The reason why I put the the frozen fruit in first is because I actually want that to melt, to get to room temperature before Ife drinks it, because she's not really supposed to have cold or frozen things. Blackstrap molasses.
Blackstrap molasses.
So, a nice little hit of iron, nutrient dense green power. I'm gonna step away. You know, we've been doing this pretty regularly. You know, so Ife gets a nice hit of nutrients, you know, just like to start the day, along with all the other teas and, you know, infusions and, you know, nutrient-dense foods that we're including in our diet. So, you know, this is getting that milk to come in and making sure Ife doesn't, you know, get depleted from all the nutrients she's passing on to our little one here. Name soon come. But yeah, it's a real serious practice, you know, and you got to take it seriously if you want to do things yourself. If you want to take healing into your own hands, if you want to not rely on the hospitals and, you know, just go along with the way people tell you to do. You know, it's so yeah, we're just showing you our journey. This experience has been really empowering for me. I feel like I'm a new person. I feel like, you know, everything in my life was leading up to this, preparing me for this. You know, there's no manual, there's no like instructions manual on parenting, on fatherhood, on motherhood. You know,
I mean, they try to be, but most of them are a mess and contradictory.
I mean, if there are, don't listen to them. You gotta figure this out for yourself. You know, take the wisdom that you can from your parents, from your relatives, from your grandparents, from your elders. Yeah. But you have to understand that they were working with the best that they could with their situations, and we're in different situations in this generation. So, it's true. You know, and with both the information we have access to, the resources, I mean, we gotta really, in order to be the best parents that we can be, you know, it takes, you know, your full engagement, full attention, full commitment, and, you know, to that process, because it's at every point the system is coming to give you like a quote-unquote easier option,
right?
And it may seem easier in the moment,
easier, but it's not. Like,
but there's so many traps, you know.
Right.
Oh, what's up, Bubba? Oh, you need a feed. So another thing is giving the baby baths. So that's one thing that, like, you know, in traditional cultures, some may see that as the woman's job.
Yeah.
But no, we I love giving him baths. I love them. You know, working his I love giving him massages after the bath too. That's what I do. You know, I give people massages, you know, practically every day, and, you know, to give him, it's like I get so much joy out of that, doing my craft, you know, for him, so that we can maintain his flexibility, and, you know, just that buttery feeling in the joints and in the body, and you know, in his muscles, and you know, watch out for this one, because he don't mind being upside down. This boy is an Angola. I mean, think about it. They come out the womb upside down. Yeah, and then speaking of that, like, catching him was just unbelievable. I mean, I was so afraid I was gonna drop him. I was so afraid. I made sure. I was like, I'm not gonna drop him. And he was covered in the, you know, womb juices and goop and slime and blood. But yeah, when I caught him, I saw how beautiful he was, and then his cry was so gentle. I was like, oh my God, we must have had. I'm thinking this in my head. We must have had a beautiful baby girl. And Ife is the one who, like, we held him for a couple minutes before even checking his gender. And then at a certain point, Ife was like, he's a boy, isn't he? And I was like, we gotta check. So we checked, and she was right. And I can't speak enough about Ife's intuition, you know, and trusting Ife, like that she knows what needs to happen through the whole process. And you know, there may be times when we don't see eye to eye on certain details of things, but or certain big things, you know, where we have to make big decisions for him, you know, and sometimes we disagree, but I have to also always know that, like, her intuition for his life and for what he needs and to be nourished, and like from day one of pregnancy, I was seeing that intuition coming, and it was always spot on, accurate. And it's just been a beautiful experience to witness Ife's evolution into becoming a mama, you know, and just like how you were listening to his messages from inside of your womb, from our lifestyle practices, the way we eat, you know, the way we rest, the exposures we allow ourselves to take in, we allow him to take in, and you know, and how our lifestyle is changing. Our rhythms are changing now that we have to, you know, support his journey, and I feel like we're growing because of it. You know, our discipline is stronger, our energy, we may be tired in our bodies, but our, you know, our willpower is full of, you know, is ready, it's sharp, it's on point. Before, I like to work hard, but I could not, and I'd be fine. Now I gotta work hard, and it's almost easier to work hard. The hardest part is leaving y'all, you know, knowing that I may miss moments, you know, crucial moments, but it really makes me gauge my time, you know, what is worth my time, what is worth taking me away from my family, taking me away from my son, and possibly missing some of his first moments. I gotta provide, you know, so I gotta go out and work and bring food, you know, home. I look forward to now bringing them on together. You know, we can go adventures as a family. It's like I don't think just for myself anymore. And, you know, I was starting to do that just, you know, with Ife, you know, and the commitment that we're holding, but it's taken to a whole nother level, you know, now that there's 3 of us. I feel honored to be able to just share that experience. Most of the birthing process, I was behind the camera.
I wasn't capable of holding the camera for any of that.
For all the fathers out there, you know, the ones in my life who've been examples, you know, I just appreciate, you know, having so many powerful examples of fatherhood and partnership. If you like this video, you know, if you like what we're sharing, please let us know. You know, we really get fed by this conversation that we're having with you. You know, to be able to share this, we're sharing this because we want to engage people. We want to have these conversations, the difficult ones, you know, and we're sharing our experiences because we're constantly learning, and we want not just to grow ourselves, but we want to help others grow as well, and we want to be of service. So, you know, let us know, you know, hit that like button, subscribe, if you, leave a comment.
Let us know.
And if you want to check out, you know, just more about us, you know, check out our website, wellspringsofemoja.com, or our services website, which is connected to that, or revitalityarts.com, where, you know, you'll see our wellness-based, you know, offerings, our services, you know, massage therapy, personal training, meditation, guidance, edible or medicinal garden design. There's a number of things that we're putting ourselves out there for.
We're growing, you know, so we're adding things whenever we can. We're consistently studying and focusing our time and energy so that we can show up more present, more available to y'all. So, you know, let us know if you want to engage us, if you enjoy what we're doing, and just stay tuned, because we're gonna keep growing. We're gonna keep moving. We're gonna keep applying our intentions and our will and our passions to our life, and you'll get to witness it. You'll get to witness him grow into a world that, you know, we're going to do everything we can to make as nourishing for ourselves and others as possible. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching.
Peace, family.
Peace.
ShepsuMa'at.
Mosquitoes.
Shaolin warrior baby carrier. So first step, fold across the chest, pass it around back, over the shoulder, nice and tight. Twist around the back again. Alright. And then tie it up. Baby, he's nursing? Okay. Cut. Are you ready? I'm getting in. Alright. So, there's different ways to do it, but I think this time, okay, bring him in like this. Make sure his legs are comfy and it's not too tight. And let that cup his butt. Let this one come up and cradle. So his head is resting on my heartbeat. And then you pull this one up for just security. And how you feeling there, Booba?